Just add salt in the wound. That's too bad. Must have missed what happened. Neverland sucks. Was my record deathless? Yes, but it wasn't a good deathless run. But if I had a clean fight that second go-around, I'm plus 45 to a minute, and that's a lot of time to make up, and I'm not interested in trying to save the time back. What just happened? My run died to Neverland. I got hit by Hook, and then a missile sniped me off screen, and I went to go jump and heal to avoid Hook, and I jumped into the missile without realizing it was there, so, unfortunate. Maybe today was just not meant to be a great day in general, and I guess I can accept that, but, we'll try one more. It's too bad, man. Stream has been okay, but I was hoping runs would be better than the quality of how my day was, and that's not really improving that much. So, maybe today is just not meant to be good. Yeah, I lost my run to the 3 of the most notorious parts of the game, so... Yeah, that's level 1 at its best. And by best, I mean best at fucking with me. It's unfortunate too, because literally immediately after you get out of Neverland, the category actually becomes kind of enjoyable. So I was like on the cusp of getting to the fun parts of the category, and we might not even get to do Ursula today with the new strat at this rate, so... Hoping for the best, but game has not been very kind today. Jesus Christ, dude. I'm tilting pretty hard right now. I can still accept that because the second half of that fight was actually decent, but man, I literally just had a moment like, really, dude? I can't get a combo off for like 3 attacks, and I was kind of getting mad. I'm not really too disappointed today, though, in terms of runs, because I feel like I've played fairly well. I feel like the game has just been really, really, really obnoxious today, and that's just how level 1 is sometimes. Like I've gotten a really sick best segment in a few spots and stuff, just, level 1's ruthless when it feels like it. Yo, Ryan, what's up, dude? I'm doing pretty badly. I've had a pretty shit day. But, talking to cool people today has made me feel better. I just wish runs were a little bit better on top of that, but you take what you can get. I'm happy you're here, so I hope you're doing well. I'd rather be passive-aggressive. Well, actually, it's not always better, but... I would rather vent my frustration that way than, like, screaming and, like, you know, taking it out on people. I'd like to try to steer clear of, you know, being a dick to people unnecessarily just because the game is not cooperating with me. That's not a very smart thing to do. I mean, it's at this stage, man, it's just a matter of whenever I don't feel like running all worlds anymore, I can leave. There's, like, no pressure for that, but it's also a case of this run is still, like, very much improvable by, like, another minute that I'd like to get that first. I was doing pretty fucking bad the day before I got my 209, but that's, like, the worst it's been, and even then it wasn't as bad as some other people. But if you want to see me not in a good spirit, watch the ending to my stream on November 2nd, because I was not doing so hot. Good thing is, though, I don't usually reach that level of frustration, so it's, once in a while I feel like it's warranted, but I try not to get that way. Thank you, Ryan, I appreciate that. Tomorrow will be a better day. Yeah, no, I agree. Honestly, I feel like I've played very well today. Just game is really, really trying its best to stop it. And that's okay. It just means very soon I'll make a breakthrough, and we'll get a really nice time. We were kind of talking about that earlier, about would you rather runs die because game sucks or runs die because you make the mistake, and I'm not gonna say I've been perfect today by any means, but most major time losses that end up making me reset is just because the game is, game's pretty dumb. And there's just days like that. If you, if anything, it should be a good thing, because it means that that's just how good you are, that the game needs to not cooperate for you to fail. Is a very positive way of looking at it, because if it was purely based on decisions and execution, I feel like today's been one of my better days for runs, actually. Speedrunning is really weird, man. Sometimes you feel like you don't play your best, but the game is very nice to you, so you just kind of skid by. And then you play out of your fucking mind, and the game is at its absolute worst, and you just can't seem to get anywhere. And it's just like... so jarring to see the different ends of the spectrum happen like that. Polly was here earlier, probably about half an hour ago, but I don't know where he went to. That's what I mean, like, I feel like energy has been okay for stream today, considering I was in a pretty bad mood before stream. I'm doing okay. Just KH1 be doing KH1 things, nothing new. To be fair, level 1 80% is, like, actually toxic, though. So, I mean, you can't really blame me for that too much. At least All Worlds has a pretty reasonable ending, just has a shitty mid-game. Have a good night, C1, take care. And thank you for that. I split slightly early there. Whoops. How dare I split 0.2 seconds before? Hook ship? No. I lost 30 to the mob fight because Peter knocked enemies out of my gravity at the start of the fight. They both died instantly. I ran out of MP. And then I got killed by Hook and Battleship because I got hit by Hook and then the Battleship sniped me with a missile off screen. So that was pretty good. My run was really nice for a while, and then Neverland came about, and it was kind of like, that's cute. It's too bad. Hook ship isn't even a big deal in this category. I lose like maybe 10 to 15 seconds. But losing like 30 to a fight and then dying in the fight afterwards is kind of too much time loss for me. There might have been a chance I could have salvaged it, but then it's like I'm playing catch-up for the whole second half of the run, and I'd rather not do that, because it wouldn't really make me happy if it PB'd anyway. It would only be a small PB by like maybe Well, I mean, realistically, probably could have been like still a 30-second time, but I want a 53, so that still wouldn't do it for me. There's like 4 hook ships in level 1, as I like to phrase it as. Because pretty much the entirety of Neverland sucks. I appreciate that, Ryan. That's mostly how stuff is for me, though. I feel like when I'm doing speedruns, I'm much more composed and, you know, willing to answer questions when people have them for me and just, like, sharing my thoughts on various topics that might get brought up. And then when I'm doing casual stuff, that's when I'm a little bit more on, like, off the wall with commentary, just trying to learn what's going on and, don't know exactly what I'm getting myself into, but we'll figure it out when we get there. But when I am in control of what I'm, like, I know what to expect and all that in the speedrun setting, I usually become a more, composed... Not as talkative, I mean, it depends on the day, and also depends on the severity of how much focus I need. But yeah, I just like to kind of provide a nice, calm environment when it comes to this sort of, setting. Like I said, though, it does depend on the day and whatever topics get brought up, respectively for that. Generally speaking, that's true. Neverland is the last really annoying part of the run, pretty much until End of the World, honestly. Maybe there's a little bit of nonsense between Neverland and End of the World, but nowhere near to the degree of any percent. Like, Riku 1 still is kind of annoying. The general stuff that can go wrong can still go wrong in all worlds. There's no, like, special protective barrier around it, but... I feel pretty okay with the run until we get to End of the World, after I get out of mid-game, which is a pretty substantial amount of time. Maybe Torn Page 5 in 100 Acre Wood's a little bit daunting, because you have to do it a very specific way or you lose a lot of time. But that's, like, not very far away from the end of the world anyway, so there's a pretty large stretch between Neverland and, like, the last 30 or so minutes, where the category is actually pretty enjoyable. There's been plenty of co-op speedruns. Portal 2 I know has had stuff like that. I know Resident Evil 5 has had a co-op speedrun, even showcased a GDQ in recent history. I haven't played the game, but I'm pretty sure there's a speedrun of Tales of Symphonia that's been done with multiple people before, which is very interesting. Left 4 Dead speedruns are a thing, with groups of people. RE5 co-op is so fun, dude. Like, I don't really think RE5 is that good as a Resident Evil game, but it's a very, very good co-op game. At the very least, so it has that going for it. Ah, okay. Yeah, so that's pretty much how I say it. If you don't really look at it as a Resident Evil, 5 is very good, I would say, just overall. Solo player, it's not that great. But with a friend, it is very good. Which is actually very fascinating, because I find RE2 Remake to be a very good mix of both for those. RE3 not so much, because that game is like mostly action and we don't talk about RE3 Remake anyway. But RE2 Remake was a very good mix of action, plus also kind of scaring the shit out of you with like misdirects and other stuff, so... Yeah, RE2 Remake is excellent. I definitely prefer it to the original RE2. I know some people don't really like it that much, and they love RE2 original way more, but RE2 Remake is very good, I think. I guess my only real critique is I wish that the different scenarios, A and B, were more dynamic, because it's basically pretty much the same run-through of just different puzzle solutions and an extra boss at the end, but... oh well. I understand it might have been very difficult to kind of implore the zapping mechanic between, like, with what they were going for, but I mean, it was still very good. RE2 Remake was nominated for Game of the Year, I think, right? Not that that really matters for that much, but I recall it actually winning a couple awards for stuff. It didn't win Game of the Year. I think that went to, like, what? I don't even know. Sekiro? Maybe? 2019, I think Sekiro came out? I don't even know. I'll say, on the back of Resident Evil 8, I'm anticipating RE4 Remake to be pretty decent. I just hope it doesn't get the RE3 treatment. That's all I hope for. Yeah, Sekiro, okay. Then yeah, I'm pretty sure Sekiro won Game of the Year that year. Considering a lot of the assets they used for Resident Evil 8 in the whole castle and like gothic kind of architecture-esque type stuff, which is a kind of a big part of RE4, I'm going to assume that they're in a good space with that, but only time will tell. Also, the RE4-esque inventory system and whatnot, and RE4 upgrade-esque system they had in 8 as well. Yeah, that's one of the big things, wasn't it? RE3 Remake was outsourced to a different group of people, and that's why it wasn't really handled very well in the end. Which is really a shame, because they managed to improve, like, the environments and stuff in 3. Like, there are some parts of RE3 Remake that are better than RE2, but unfortunately that list is very short. It is, like, really too bad. I was a big fan of how they were kind of opening up, like, the whole group with Carlos and everything a little bit more. Tyrell actually had, like, kind of an impact in the game. Voice actors did a good job, environments were pretty good, but it was just, like, they just cut so much fucking content, dude, and they streamlined way too much shit. It's like, that's what's upsetting about it, is that it had potential to be, like, insanely good, but it just was not given enough care for it. Maybe one day we'll get an RE3 remake in like 2027 or some shit. No, probably not. That's one of the biggest things that has people upset, is now RE3 will probably never have a true remake like RE2 did. The base foundation of RE3 Remake is good. They just did not push it anywhere near far enough. RE3 should have been like what RE2 Remake was, and more, and it felt like it was like several steps back, which is extremely disappointing, because it had everything that it could have needed to be very good. When does this category do Atlantica? After Olympus Coliseum, which is done after Maleficent. Otherwise, it's pretty much the same as any percent up until then. Biggest offender to me is that they cut out the clock tower area. Honestly, like, no park didn't upset me that much, because it is a kind of a small part of the game anyway, but I can't believe they just completely cut clock tower. That's really unfortunate. Is it worth playing OGs if you've never played them before? I think so. It's a completely different experience compared to the remakes. Original RE3 on the PS1 is my favorite game in the series. I very much recommend it to anybody, and it's also very dynamic with various puzzle solutions that are thrown your way every time you start a new game. Like, you get a random set of puzzle solutions and other ways you can actually get through the game. Items are in random spots to some degree. Key items stay the same, but like certain weapons, gunpowders, puzzle solutions, like I said, that's all like randomized every time you do a playthrough of it, so it has very good replay value. returned from bike ride? Cool. I'm a little disappointed they basically recycled the second Nemesis fight for a worse version of it. Also, Nemesis transforms very early in that version of the game, which is kind of upsetting. Another big reason why the whole Clock Tower segment being gone sucks, because they just kind of streamlined that happening in between just the regular train explosion, which is kind of a cop-out. Because, like, when the Nemesis fight at the Clock Tower is one of the most, like, insane parts of the game, because, like, Jill's infected and you can't even see your health, so it's extremely, like, high risk and, like, really intense. I thought the hospital part as Carlos was the best part of the game, to be honest. Like, that little stretch from after the second Nemi fight until you get to the defend Jill part, like, or defend Jill and Tyrell part, was, like, the best part of the entire game. Which is actually surprising, because I didn't really like the hospital very much in original, but I really enjoyed it in the remake, minus the cabin part. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, they really did my boy Murphy really dirty, though. They should have done more with him than just that one scene. But I'm happy with how they treated pretty much every other member in the remake, to be honest. I wish Mikhail had a little bit more of a impact, but I mean, he still has his sacrifice, like in the original, which is pretty cool anyway. Oh man, we're learning how to count, boys. Let's go. We're going up the number elevator. Oh baby. Ah, fuck. We double sevened. Feels bad. I remembered I said that I would do something special if you guys knew how to count to 10 without repeating anything. What that special thing was, I have no idea, but I remembered we tried to for like the longest time on multiple streams, we could never pull it off. Oh man, the mod abuse, getting rid of numbers that are extra. No one saw that. I don't know what you're talking about. Can I hit the monkey, please? Thank you. Nice. Oh my god, you deleted the 8, you idiot! No, you deleted the one that wasn't supposed to be deleted. No. Oh god, I know it went fast. No shit, dude. We're counting. Numbers be fast in this stream. You guys crack me up. I'm glad I decided to stream today. It's made me feel a lot better, so thank you for that. What even is a number? It's a great question. What the fuck? What is the random 32 doing in there, Egg? Hello? I don't think 32 comes after the number 1. Maybe it does in Australia. I forgot to account for that. Welcome back, Egg. Dude, that was the funniest shit. I just saw a random person post Madge, and then they just got banned, and then unbanned. So just like a Madge that just like came into Madge and then left, almost. That was really funny. Feeling a bit better? That's good. This is a train wreck? No one had, never ever since, we've tried to do this like 10 times in the past. I've never seen people count to 10 without duplicating numbers. It's like actually not possible. See, that's what I mean, dude. There's like 3 5s right there. You gotta start over. It just doesn't work. There's too many people that want to like not fuck it up, but also like keep it going, and it's just like you can't do it without communicating in advance. You fucker. Mad. Well, there goes a good early game. Didn't lose as much time as I thought. Still not very good. And I look back at chat and like 10 people post the number 1. I was like, oh, cool. We're off to a good start. Maybe this is the secret to getting 200 people talking at once. Keep doing this so we can get the 20 other VIP slots. I think we've cracked the code. Dude, 7 is like is the killer. It is always the killer of this. I've seen so many runs die at the number 7. God, I can imagine someone watching like if this is the friggin' like run where I get my my goal time. Someone's watching the VOD back. I wonder what chat was like during this run, and they just see a bunch of numbers and they're like, "What the fuck?" They're like, this is just the entire chat, the whole stream. Damn, Yono with the flex trying to count in Japanese? That's crazy. Or is that technically Chinese because it's like kanji? I don't even know. I'm blanking on what my numbers are, 1 to 10 in Japanese, to be honest. I'm kind of getting that. I know my numbers 1 through 10 in Spanish and French, but I can't recall Japanese off the top of my head. It's like ichi, ni, san... Shi? Shichi? Or is that 7? Go, Roku, Shichi... And then I forget like what 8 and 9 are. Yon, that's also it, yeah. I forget, you have to use a different word depending on things. Yes, Shion is 4. No, Shion is actually 13 in Japanese, no, 14 in Japanese. Q and Ju, thank you. Like, Hachi, I appreciate that. Japanese lessons in my Twitch chat. At the rate you're going, guys, you should probably just type a random number and hope for the best. Because, I don't think actually trying to do it is working. Did we get tonight? I thought I saw an 8 happen. Damn, that's too bad. Hundred is in Japanese? Sen? Maybe? Like, as in century, I think, is how to remember that. No, it's Hayaku. I'm thinking of something else. Or is that like 1,000 or some shit? Sen is 1,000, okay, my bad. I tried to remind myself not to fall for that when I was learning the numbers, and I was like, damn. Why couldn't Sen be 100, as in century? That'd be so easy to remember. Damn, we got a lot of bots in chat today. Yeah, Hayaku is 100. That sounds right. Well, we counted. I didn't even realize that was a prediction that was going on. That's funny, dude. Well, we count to 10 before Crank Tower is done. Well, I guess failing at 1 doesn't really matter that much because you just pick right up from where it is. Uh-oh. No. I was like, I'm waiting with great anticipation, seeing if people will actually pull it off. And I'm just like, oh, we got halfway there. Can we make it all the way? I don't know. You also have to keep in mind that this doesn't stop someone from randomly just butting in and making the thing fail by double inputting a number. So you also have to hope someone doesn't feel like being a dick while coordinating this. Fucking KP, dude. KP is throwing for content. I love how a simple premise such as counting to 10 has gotten people so like animated. This is what am I witnessing right now? I thought this game was crazy, but I'm watching people's brains like deteriorate just trying to type numbers in the chat. Oh, you're actually not trying to throw now? Well, then people will probably tell you to just not talk for like a few minutes. I don't know. This is fucking great, dude. So what do you guys think's gonna happen first? Do you think you guys will count to 10, or do you think I'll end the stream? I actually genuinely don't know what's gonna happen first. It could be either. Nope, that's not it, man. I see an 8 going backwards. You guys got to 9 twice, but no 10? What the hell? Also this camera, though. We'll experience the heat death of the universe first. Yeah, it seems that way. Yeah, I'm seriously considering just taking this little snippet of the stream and just like making a fucking YouTube video out of it and just call it can Twitch chat count to 10? And all it is just you guys like not being able to count to 10 for like 20 minutes or some shit. I would totally make a video just like that. I'll think about it. Now we're going the other way, dude. He's stalling to get people to double input the thing. Dude, this is like the most mind gamey shit I have ever seen in my entire life. I think people are fed up with this nonsense. I think this might be where people just say fuck it, it's not worth it. I'm seeing a distinct lack of numbers in chat now. I think people are at their limits now. Oh, maybe not, maybe not. Oh, okay, there's a double 2. Rip. What did I just walk into? We're trying to count to 10 without repeating numbers. We're having a very hard time doing this. Damn, Clack with the count to 10 on his own? That's cool, dude. Oh, Lord, we're getting worse at this, dude. I respect the tenacity, though. People are showing signs that they would be great speedrunners, trying over and over again when this resets. Yo, Luigi, what is up? Thank you so much for the 6 months, my man. Welcome back to the Mist Continent, and enjoy the emotes you can use on Twitch for the next 30 days still, my dude. Thank you so much. I hope you're doing well. And what's up? Maybe Waterlord was gonna try to type a 4 and then accidentally hit the 7 key directly above it. I don't know. Enabled emote only mode for this room. Oh no. What happens now? We have to number through emotes? That's impopsicle. You guys are failing at number 1. How? Thank you, Egg. I appreciate that. You know, now when somebody asks me why do I try to improve my time when I already have record, I can just tell them that people in chat just wanted to try to type to 10 just to prove a point, and I'll be like, it's the journey that matters, man. It was the friends we made along the way. Exactly. Friends during this. Yeah, there may be some animosity between people, and over the last like 20 minutes we've tried to do this or something. If KP doesn't troll, you'll sub? As in, like, if people can actually count to 10 without him, like, messing it up intentionally? Okay. See if people can actually do that. I don't know if KP not doing stuff is gonna help you that much, though. But, we'll see. Oh. People are too scared to put the 8 in. Oh man, who's gonna be number 8? Who's gonna put number 8? Okay, and there's 8. Oh, are we gonna do it for once? And then like 3 fucking people put 9. Oh my god, dude, what the hell? That was like fucking anime shit. Like, it took like 5 years for the 8 to come in. There's a single 8, and I'm like, oh. And like 10 people put a fucking 9, and then a triple 10. Well, to be fair, triple 10 doesn't matter, actually. You can repeat 1s and you can repeat 10s. You can't repeat any number in between. Dude, that was, I saw like an eruption of 9s immediately after the 8. That was so fucking funny. Who is 3? I'm 3. Yo, HP Destra, what's up, dude? Thank you so much for the 3 months, man. Welcome back to the Mist Continent, and enjoy the emotes you can use on Twitch for the next 30 days still, my dude. And congrats on your Ven Wayfinder badge, looking snazzy. Damn. My determination and never give up attitude has seeped into a bunch of people trying their absolute best to collaborate and count to 10. Oh. Oh, Koba, why? I thought I was 8. But dude, you put that in after like 4. 8 is not the next number after 4. Make me a mod, I need to ban about 25 people? No, I don't know what you're talking about, man. This chat seems pretty, pretty tame. Koba just got beamed for tanking on purpose. Now everyone get in there. You have no excuses to fail now. Koba's not here to sabotage. Unless another person wants to sabotage in his place, but we'll have to wait and see. Ah, shit, Waterlord added again. I can't wait to look at ban requests and, you know, people said, like, I just typed a number. Why did I get banned, dude? What the fuck? Okay, that's fine. Count gate. I like that. Number gate. Yeah, this would be why people die in the Saw movies. They can't fucking count to 10. Jeez, clack, that's a bit far. That should not have hit me. I don't agree, video game. I don't agree with a lot of things, to be honest. Yes, I did, Vidax, and all hell has broken loose, so be careful. It do be that way sometimes, Laifu. Unfortunate. Oh. Oh my god, you guys actually did it. What the fuck? Crazy. Congratulations, it only took you guys like 45 minutes. That's the first time it's ever happened. Okay, stream's over, go home. We're done. I'm gonna end stream now. Run is whatever, by the way. I know people have like probably not looked at my fucking splits for like 30 minutes now, but run's okay. Who we raiding? Thank you, Laifu, for the 1,000 bits. I appreciate that. Man of your word, thank you. Hello, K-Co-op. They had to ban people to do it? You gotta do what you gotta do sometimes, man. Now count backwards from 10. Oh, that's evil, dude. Oh my fucking god, I didn't know. I didn't actually mean that, guys, please. We're not doing this again. No. No, 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 do not. Please. No, like, seriously, like, please stop doing this. It's not good. Yo, Leprechaunos, how are runs? I've played very well today, but this game is really smelly. So, not quite enough. I can actually say though, people have successfully counted to 10 for the first time in my life. Like as a streamer, that's the first time that's ever happened. All good, Egg. Take care. Yo, Laifu, thank you very much for the sub as well. Welcome to the Mist Continent and enjoy the emotes you can use on Twitch for the next 30 days. Much appreciated. As an actual serious thing, I'd appreciate if we don't just spam chat with numbers now, that you guys pulled that off. It is kind of a lot. Congratulations on doing it though, but I'd prefer if we cool it now. Thank you again, Laifu. Thank you, Gordo. Oh wow, it's like the last 30 minutes just kind of like flashed by. I don't even know what I was doing. I wasn't even like cognizant of what, like I literally was just kind of looking at chat and maybe looking at the game every so often. Because I remember, dude, that started happening after like the Clayton fight, and like 25 or 30 minutes later, here we are now. So I haven't even been paying attention to the quality of the run that much. To be fair, given if you've seen the runs that I've gotten today, it's not very hard to entertain me more than the game. So, I don't know if that's really saying much. But, true. That's wild, dude. I don't know, dude. You know how funny it would be if Twitch, like, literally... I don't think it was that many people doing it, but imagine if Twitch gives me, like, a message and I was like, hey, you get 20 more VIP slots because, like, 200 people were talking at once. That'd be pretty cool, and it would have been well worth it. I highly doubt that, though, but it'd be hilarious if I checked that after stream tonight. It was worth it for the VIP slots. We were actually all being very good friends to each other over the course of this. My favorite number is 17, because that's my birthday number. Do you stream about Kingdom Hearts 1? Mostly, yeah. It's the main game that I play. I'm not afraid to stream other stuff, but usually if you see me live, it's probably going to be something KH1 oriented. Oh, dream. I'm dreaming right now. And I hope I don't wake up. Dream about KH1 specifically? Surprisingly, no. I don't really remember my dreams that well. Like, I don't even know what I dreamed about last night at all. And I couldn't really tell you the last time. Like, usually I only remember my dreams if it's like some horrific nightmare, which is kind of unfortunate. Edge. just Edge over and over again, dude. That's fantastic. I've seen how Catherine B. It's good. Undo! 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 Catherine's great, but it's like... I mean, I guess the point of it is that it's very meme-worthy, but it's pretty good. Hey, Cosmaga, what's up? I'm doing okay. The real question... The real question, though, Catherine or Catherine? The answer is, yes. Catherine with a Q, man of culture, I like it. You draw nightmares for a living? Nice. What a fun dream job. An kind of looks like the blonde Catherine, which is something I find a little bit amusing. Even funnier if you saw what she did in my playthrough with a specific enemy. That made me even think about it more. We don't talk about that, it's okay. One day YouTube will see it in all its glory. That was like the funniest shit I have ever seen in my entire life. And then I hit level 69 after I won that fight too. It was fucking beautiful. Oh, truly a work of art. I mean, she looks a lot like Catherine from the actual game, so that's not very surprising, but I actually haven't seen that. She has a specific costume dedicated towards it. That is easily the best moment from my fucking P5R playthrough. Kinda spoilers to look at it though, because of where in the game it takes place, but still fucking beautiful. Did she use girl talk or crocodile tears on Mara? No. She did sexy technique on Mara. The worst case scenario. Oh, just even thinking about that is fucking hilarious. Like, no, like I wish it was that because it was even worse. It was fucking terrible, dude. I was like, this is what happens when you don't accept her as the love interest for your playthrough. She goes with Mara instead. I unlocked the secret ending. Considering the whole first chapter of the game, that's quite the change in character, I have to say. Especially since like the shriveled up version of that monster is in the first palace. I was like, what the fuck, dude? What a combination of events to happen. Yo, Wayward, what's up, dude? You're not dead? Hi. Okay. What was it? She did the sexy technique on Mara, and then I got the showtime of Morgana and An, and then I hit level 69, all in like one direct, like one fell swoop, and I was like, holy fuck. How in the world is this even remotely possible? Could all of these things happen in succession? I literally was like awestruck. Can you fall over, my dude? Maybe? Okay, I was gonna say, holy moly. Speaking of which, in the new Smash video coming up of the highlights, I have a flashback to a moment from P5. Not what we talked about. There was a point in the Smash stream I was like, hey, I played, because I went up against Joker as Sora, and I was like, hey, I played that game once, it was fun. And then I flashed back to a session. I went back through my VODs to find a good thing to kind of encapsulate my feelings in the moment. I think you guys will like it, if you catch that anyway. So there's a surprise tiny bit of P5 in video format for the Smash video. It's a cameo, it's not like a big part of it, but I think it's pretty funny, so we'll see. It's a nice little taste of pretty much what my playthrough was, if people ever have the interest in searching it up, so we shall see. It's nothing like super spoiler heavy as well, so I think it'll be good. Just really stupid. KH3 restrictions? As in like all pro codes or like challenges type of stuff? I'm not sure exactly what you're asking about. I've done level 1 pro codes data.org and Yuzora. Actually, no, I haven't, I lied. I've done level 1 data.org and Yuzora without pro codes, but I haven't actually dabbled with the restrictions yet. I do plan to run level 1 data.org though, in KH3 eventually, so we'll wait for that. I will definitely get P5R up on YouTube eventually. It's just a matter of me not being lazy and going through the VODs and doing stuff. I feel like with how much content is in the game, just in general, it's gonna take me several videos to showcase P5R on YouTube. But I will get to work on it soon enough. Oh dear. No magic, no dry forms, no summons. So you could still use abilities, or was that also not allowed? Because if you have abilities for Xigbar, I could see it still being okay, but if he was like going absolutely nothing, and you're just going for the most bare bones setup possible into for Xigbar, yeah, have a lot of fun with that, dude. So just basic combos and RCs and that's it. Yeah, that's pretty rough, dude. I hope you're a god at parrying. That's about all you can really do for that fight, otherwise. I thought you said no dry forms. Oh, jump, idiot. Because you can't get dodge roll without using limit form to some degree. No, you can only get you cannot get dodge roll into him unless you level up limit form. Thank you, Febreze. Got it. Good. Okay, and now we just do this world like any percent. We're all set. No limits, no drive, no magic, no items, no summons. Okay, so abilities are fair game. But still, if you were to get dodge roll, that means you use drive to go into limit form to level that. So I don't know. Does that just like not count, I guess? I don't know. You have no idea what the data fights are like? Have fun. If you don't know what you're getting into, I don't really know what else to say except, if you thought KH2 Data Org was tough, you've got something on your hands, man. That's all I'm gonna say. I think KH3's Data Org is like much harder than KH2's. It's also just generally more fun with better fights, I would say, across the board, but it is way harder than KH2's Data Org, in my opinion. Yo, Raw, what's up? I'm doing okay. Hopefully you are too. Honestly, all pro codes is more tailored to the data fights than most other fights in the game, to be honest, and Yuzora as well. All pro codes in main game is really not that good, from my understanding and from partial experience. I didn't do all of them, but I did some of them on certain fights, and they were pretty ass. But all pro codes data org is actually like really sick, not gonna lie. I guess if I would have any advice, start with young Xehanort's data first, because that's one of the easier fights, and a way to kind of get you into the whole you're fighting data org kind of mentality. Because he doesn't really variate that much, and he's relatively easy compared to most other fights, so that's kind of a good starting point for it. I think my very first one was Ansem, And I was like, holy fucking shit, these fights are like really hard. I thought because I was like level 99 crit they wouldn't be that bad, and Ansem fucking destroyed my life in like 10 seconds, and I was like, oh. I'm gonna try Riku, and then he destroyed my life in like 2 seconds, and I was like, okay. I need to learn how to play KH3. Because this shit is like impossible. Yeah, I have very bad memories of Riku Ansem. That fight is like burned into my fucking brain with the one more bullshit. I thought I was gonna die in that fight, and then I ended up best segmenting, because that's how we do things around here. Yeah, I was level 99 with Ultima as well. I still got my fucking ass reamed by pretty much every fight. It was something. That's not correct. I need Donald swapped with Jack. There we go. My party menu is all messed up. I learned that day that I'm really only good at KH1, and that's about it. My KH1 expertise did not save me very much during the Ansem and Riku Ansem fights. Let's try something different. Dude, when, actually, I don't want to spoil since, Shinji hasn't done fights yet, but when you got to Data Shion and friggin', Master Xehanort and they introduced that one mechanic that also bleeds into the secret boss in Secret Episode with the HP, I was like, how the fuck, dude? It made me really happy to an extent, because that means, even if you're on beginner mode, you have to be very careful. You can't just choose everything on beginner, because, with the whole HP mechanic they had going on with that, it makes them just as terrifying. So, I'm amazed I hadn't seen a mechanic like that in the KH games until those fights. I was like, wow, that is so fucking evil, and I love it. But I just hate it in the short term, because that means I have to put up with it. But I was like, wow, that's fucking hardcore, dude. It comes back if you survive long enough and don't get hit by them, but otherwise you have to put up with it for the time period. But it keeps resetting the global timer on it if you keep getting hit by the attacks, and eventually you die if you keep getting hit by too many. Because your health can't fall below a certain amount, obviously, so... There's a lot of fire. Okay, thank God that killed. I was like, I'm a little low on NP here, my dude. Didn't like that. Oh, I can't fucking see anything. Okay. Cool. That was very fun. I loved it. Oh, that was scary. Oh yeah, Master Xehanort's desperation move. You're not even talking about that. You mean like where he throws the Keyblade and like the whole fucking universe implodes? Yeah, that's a good one too. I was like, oh, I didn't block this attack. I guess I'll just die fucking horribly in the worst way possible. That's fun. Oh, dude, it's so good. Data.org the first time was so good. I'm so sad I didn't have my reactions to it, but that's okay. You thought that was his DM? Yeah. Square was having a really fun time in the office that day. I'll be honest, man, I thought regular Xehanort in the main story was actually kind of a challenging fight. I mean, maybe people would say that's bullshit, but like on critical mode and shit, I thought his normal fight was already kind of hard, to be honest, so... I realized what true pain was when I fought the data version of that. The main thing that really got me is when you're forced into, whatever it's called, like the anti-Sora variant of that game for that fight. I'm blanking on the terminology, but... Yeah, Rage Form. Like, the Rage Form, I, like, never used it during my first playthrough, so when you had to use it, I had no idea what the fuck I was doing during the last fight, and I got walled for, like, half an hour. It was like, Jesus, dude. Nowadays, that's not that big of a deal, but initially I was like, what the fuck, dude? This is crazy. Hello? You just kick money out of me? You fucker. Oh, absolutely. Like, in terms of the data fight to main fight, yeah, Master Xehanort in story is not that hard, but... I used to think Master Xehanort in story was a little bit tough until data work happened, and I was like, oh. I was very foolish. Hello? Oh my god, please. That's not enough MP. Okay. Cool. I finally had a split where I got hook ship first try in a solid anti-Sora fight. That's cool. Let's go. I had a pace just like this die about 2 hours ago. When the rest of this Neverland was complete horseshit, so... We'll see. Yes, okay. I had to think about that for a second. Please get over here. Okay, good. I'll take it. Much better fight than what happened the run before this, so it's fine. It's more or less the ship needs to behave, but yeah, I'd prefer this fight not to be dumb. Because if the ship behaves and it's bad, it's my fault now, with discoveries that happened recently. That's cool, that's the ship not behaving. Wait. Okay. Wait it out. Didn't get as many stops as I would have wished, but this should still be okay. Okay, that's fine. Pretty okay, Neverland. Much better than what I've had in recent history, so we take those. Now see, I lost out on like 10-ish seconds there because the ship kind of fucked my day up a little bit, which is to be expected, but I would say you should probably be within roughly 15 seconds of your best segment if you don't make any mistakes, and on hook specifically, but I mean, it is possible the ship literally like tears you a new butt, so you gotta be careful about that. No, I could have like maybe ended that fight like a second or two faster. If I'm getting beamed by the battleship, the fight's basically going to be the same quality no matter what, so I don't really care that much. It's very much important you favor on the side of making sure you have the finisher be your last attack, then try to be greedy for damage, so I mean, it doesn't really matter. Especially considering I haven't had a run make it out of mid-game today, I will gladly wait a few seconds to ensure that nothing dumb happens. I'm fine with that. This is a pretty decent run. Not amazing, but pretty decent. So, see what happens. On a scale of 1 to just give up, how hard is the Yuzora fight? Yes. Let me know how long you survive your very first battle, because I'm genuinely curious. I think I lasted like 11 seconds the first time I fought him. Wow, dude, that's pretty shitty, isn't it? Can the other dude please respawn up here? Thank you, God. Okay. Is there a little green fucker down there still? Hello? Okay, or not. Yeah, there is. What the hell, dude? Hello? Why is this game so wacky? Get out of here. Oh, this fight is so dumb. You know, it'd be nice if we had instant summons in KH1 and we didn't have a 20-second animation that still would, you know, be slower than the fight that I just had. Isn't that hilarious? It does remove time for loads with summon animations, it's just that the game is only loading for a split second when you're summoning Simba, so... Well, that's not a good Traverse Town 3 start, is it? That's, kinda shit. There goes a third of my lead. Yeah, it's been done by multiple people. Unchanging armor, level 1. Like, not just Final Rest, like the ending fights as well. Although, you probably don't need to specify the entire game if you can clarify Final Rest, because that's the only really... I shouldn't say the really only bad part, but it's easily the worst part of everything, so if you can do that, you can do everything else, but point still stands. Nice audio. This Traverse Town 3 was bad. Was really bad. I like how you say if something is insane, because the person who does it is not human. I don't know. I think you meant to type someone, but that made that message a lot funnier, so... Unless you mean in terms of, like, something as in the requirements. But I didn't interpret it that way. I should offer a bounty for people that beat Hades Cup Time Trial level 1, just to see if people can actually do it. Give more of a motivation to touch upon that, because it's not proven to be humanly possible as of right now. I'm not doing that shit. I'd love to see someone else try to, though. Can I use cheat engine? I mean, sure, but, I won't give you any money for the bounty if you do that. Is this the same run with the numbers? Yes. I do remember level 1 gold crown being impossible. And then we had the idea to press the square button. And all of a sudden, it was possible. Hey, did you guys know? You can freeze the bubbles. Yeah, that's the first time bubbles have been frozen today. I also hotkeyed Genie instead of Dumbo. That's bad. I also didn't take Beast Ethers. I should probably take those at my earliest convenience, and then restock my elixir. This is cool because this means I might be able to do the new Ursula 1 strat. As long as my run doesn't die in the next, like, 15 minutes. Yo, Marvin, what's up? Hope my day has been good. It was pretty shit. But then I streamed, and it's better, so thank you for asking. Stream has been fun today. Despite the antics of what KH1 has tried to throw my way today, I'm very happy I decided to do attempts today. Because, I would have not been very happy all day today. Instead of only part of the day. Oh man, he about to chomp, dude. He's going for it. Like he saw the pie at the Thanksgiving table or some shit. Or he's pogging, like one of those. Like, you know, like caption this type of moment, I don't know. Favorite pie? Lemon meringue. Definitely. Oh, good Wayward. Take care. Have a good one. See you later. This used to be a counting stream, Sedge. No, I regret saying anything. No, false alarm. Ooh, okay. fucking podium, dude. Why is this here? I hate the fucking columns. Oh. Well, that could have been worse. It was actually not that bad of a fight. Hollow Bastion is literally the definition of, like, difficulty curve. Riku 1's pretty easy, and then Maleficent's pretty, like, not that bad, and then you get to Dragon Mail, it's like, oh. This game kinda got, like, really hard. And then Riku 2 is like, oh, this game really, really, really got hard. Although, I actually don't know what fight I struggled with more growing up. But Dragon Mal and Riku 2 were like the bane of my existence, either way. Are you implying that that cookies are not real food? Hey, I have a question for you guys. Why do we bake cookies but cook bacon? I thought about it and I was like, wow, that's fucked up. Why do I ask these kinds of questions? Because KH1 has driven me mentally insane, and I have nothing else in my life I need answering for. I don't know. Just to fuck with people. Do you know e-girls are now called I-ladies? Are you an I-lady? Wrong answers only. Yo, Hurley, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I hope you're doing well tonight. Welcome to the stream. I know you say, like, loving the streams and stuff like that, but as, like, a first-time chat thing, that's, like, an instinctive thing for me to say, so thank you very much. Yo, Obi, what's up, dude? Thoughts on a 358/2 days Final Mix remake? Please happen. That game needs a remake desperately, and I would be very happy if they did that. It's like the one game in the series that genuinely needs like some kind of a remake, and I'd be very happy if they did that. Game being kind today? Not really. But that's okay, because your boy is clutch as fuck and a god at video games. Except for this one, Wyvern being a fuck. Okay, that's cool, I guess. Like I said, game is kind of being not so nice today. Are you fucking kidding me? Why are you still here? What? Where'd he go? I'm so confused by that set of events. That shouldn't have happened that way. Whatever, dude. Well, I'm losing time on this split. Why'd I go into first person here? It's faster. Why is it faster? We don't know, but it just is. You have the Heartless Sora RTA? You mean like defeat Riku 2? Well, technically yes, but I haven't actually ran a category strictly just to fit those requirements. Not a single person posted Goofy W during that. I'm very upset with all of you. Yo, Witness, how have runs been today? Pretty bad. This run I'm on right now, pretty decent. It's been 3 resets to get to this point in the game, and this is my 4th and likely final attempt of the night, so hoping for the best. I am losing a lot of time on this split because of the one wyvern taking 10 years to despawn. That's not good. Drop the combo. Please just in peace. I didn't mean for it to be this way. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Most of that is because the wyvern would not despawn. Hope the game doesn't cuck me from here on out. We'll see. It probably will, and I'm used to it. But, be faithful. Oh, I know I got this, but the question is, does the game got this? Is what I always ask myself every single day. Because I don't know the answer to that until it happens, so... Damn, that's a weird dream, Miles. It's almost like, I might actually do that at some point. Oh, you stupid idiot! Donald used Blizzard on the Shadows. I wanted to take a hit before Cloud, so I die in 1 hit. No, now it's gonna be slow. I mean, no matter what game you speedrun, you need to be partially masochistic. You just need to increase that level depending on what your goals are. Level 1 is pretty balls, though. Not the good kind, either. What kind of balls are the good kind? Asking the real questions. Not dark balls, that's for sure. Yo, Cloud, what up? Wow. That's how you feel about me. Hello? Video game? Please? Okay, good. Just kidding. That load is always really lengthy. I need a hotkey to stop. There we go. Why'd you fall for that? Weren't paying attention? I don't know. Imagine if this game had fall damage. Yeah, imagine that. I normally meme about Genie casting a stop, but it's actually kind of good for this fight, so I kind of want him to. Blue orbs are still a priority, but if he casts a stop here and there, I wouldn't be offended. Genie, seriously, what the fuck are you doing? Why is he not dead yet? Genie, please, what is your problem? What the fuck, dude? Why are you so bad? Angry. Nice camera. Oh my fucking god, dude, please. And people wonder why we routed him out of endgame for this category. Yeah, that's why. Yo, Cloud, what up? Me too. No, I would have liked to have been 36.9 ahead. That'd be pretty nice, but 6.9 I guess we'll have to do. You still do the crazy jump trick in Monstro? I believe in JJ, yes, because we want that Mega Elixir for things, but otherwise, no. Any percent in all worlds have been worked on to eliminate certain items that take a long time, and that's one of them now, because that's a Mega Elixir in Monstro that we can skip for other categories. But I will be running JJ Hundo for level 1 in the near future, so it will be done pretty soon. Really should have hotkeyed gravity, but okay. It's fine. The ship's being a bitch! I hate it. Get out of here. What do you think will be a good time for this category? 252. I may not go for a 52, but 252 I think would be ideal for it. I'd probably settle with a 53 though. I want a 53, then I want to see how I feel about the run, and if I feel like I can still reasonably improve it, I might go one more. But if I hit a 52, I'd definitely be satisfied with that. When will we see Plat again? Not sure, actually. I've thought about it, but I haven't really been in the mood to do Platinum Trophy type stuff for a bit, but we'll see. Good. Good. And one more for me, Cloud, please. Get hit by Goofy. No, Goofy, get hit by it. You idiot. Are you kidding me? Come on. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. Fuck. I hate that so much, dropping it. Annoying. You have to be, like, dead right now. Thank you. Jeez. Took a while. JJ does include Special Heartless, it just doesn't include Synthesis and Gummy Ship stuff. That's about it. Oh my god, that guy is in like fucking outer space right now, dude. Please, don't do this. God, that was so fucking slow, because they were all spread out in like 2 different fucking parallel dimensions and shit. Let's get this time save. Well, it won't be 20 seconds, because that last fight was terrible. 10 to 15 should be reasonable if I play this correctly, though. Yo, Hyper, what's up? Thank you so much, bud. Hope you're doing okay. Okay, or I can save 20. Never mind, I lied. That was pretty good. God, dude, that's what can be faster, though. Like, it took me forever to kill the fucking air pirates. I can definitely best segment that. Maybe not by, like, a tremendous amount, but I could definitely save, like, 2 to 3 seconds on that best at least. Like, I'm surprised. I thought my best was really good there. Evidently not. That's definitely improvable. Just making sure I got the Dalmatians there. Oh, I can fly. I forgot. I muscle memoried like it was the first trip here. That was silly. I haven't been checking the journal the last few attempts, and considering my segments have been pretty much in tandem with everything else, I'm assuming I haven't forgotten anything. So I probably won't check the journal. I feel like if I can do like 5+ runs in a row without forgetting Dalmatians, why do I need to do that? Have a good night, Fair. Take care. Bars. What are you doing, Atlantica? Yes, because this is... I didn't split because I'm an idiot. Whatever. Yes, because this is the All Worlds category. And I need to seal the keyhole to every world in order to finish off with everything. Never seen Atlantica before in a speedrun? Buckle up, it's something. In a good way. Not in a bad way, trust me, this world's actually pretty good. What happened to my splits? I skipped a split. Because I forgot to split. Because I'm an idiot. It almost kind of rhymed. So I just pressed the advance button on my splits to avoid inaccuracies. Because if I split late, and then I play really well and I split on this, and I best segment, it's going to be an inaccurate best because it wasn't split at the right time previously. So I just skip that and it'll be accurate after this segment here. See you later, Fair. Oh, hello. Sea neons. Unusual. I almost always get the pink agaricus here. That's a rare spawn. I love the battle theme so much. The actual Under the Sea instrumental is pretty good too, but the battle theme in Atlantica like actually fucking slaps. It's really good. Those of you who are not familiar with Atlantica in a speedrun, we're about to do something a little different than what you're probably used to. There's a little shortcut this way if you clip out of bounds like that, so we're gonna do that. One of the only useful glitches in KH speedrunning. Get that chest. There you go. Oh my god, what the fuck? That's scary. You look kind of like Jesus? Maybe I am. But whiter. Yeah, maybe I am. I don't know where we're going with this. It's not Easter yet. Come on now. That is a good point. You ever see Jesus and Mist in the same room before? That's wacky, man. too. Classic. Elixir, ether, ether. Take off these abilities here, and put on stop. Okay. We're gonna try a new strat on Ursula today, and see how that goes. Yes, we're gonna try itemless and see how it fares. I had like zero reason to take Ariel's potions, by the way. I shouldn't have done that. It might not matter, but we'll see. Have I tried it before? I've done it in practice and it worked 3 times in a row, so I'm convinced it's gonna be decent, but if it fails, that's okay too. We'll see what happens. Yes, game found it because he's a madman alongside Majoris. Okay. So we're gonna start off this fight like normal. We're gonna do the cauldron thing, then we're gonna do a combo on Ursula, cast arrow, cast 1 thunder. And then literally we're just gonna, you know, just stand next to her, I guess, the whole fight and win. So let's see. Hopefully. Where are you at? Here we go. New strat time. And this is all we do. I don't know if Ariel being alive for extra damage would be very beneficial or not, but let's just pretend we're okay. Okay, now get the fuck away. Cool. That was good. And the nice thing about that is I don't have to menu in this segment aside from Mermaid Kick, so that saves a little bit of time on top of that, so not too shabby. Let me just make sure that I have my elixir as a hotkeyed item. Okay. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. She's pogging. Dude, the double blue, though. The reason I blued is because I didn't have to menu items in that segment, so that was pretty good. What the fuck is that emote? It's Pag Paws, dude. What's wrong with it? Wow, that's the easiest time I've ever had picking up the items from the clamshells. That's That's new. They're usually not that responsive with the hitbox. That was good. Run's been a roller coaster. More highs than lows, though, but I will agree, it's been kind of wishy-washy. Hey, Waldens. It's all good, man. Thank you for the good luck, I appreciate that. It's sad Crabclaw isn't useful, like, period. Aside from getting the all Keyblades trophy. Good night, Zentura. Dude, is that like 3 best segments in a row? My goodness, what is happening in my speedrun right now? Yeah, Dragamel die quickie in this category. Yo, Garganch, thank you so much for the 10 months, my dude. Good luck, miss. Thank you so much, bud. I hope you're doing well today. Welcome back to the Mist Continent, and enjoy the emotes you can use on Twitch for the next 30 days still. Thank you again. Fuck, dude. This last like 10 minutes or so has been like really good in general. So yeah, maybe I can retire from All Worlds with this run after this. That's pretty cool. We'll see. If I can carry this good of a, you know, play into the very end of the game, I'd probably be happy with the run at the end of the day. We'll see what happens though. Cause ever since I got to Olympus, this run has been popping pretty good. Hey Travis, it's going okay, man. Hopefully you're doing alright. Had a crappy day today. Runs have, or should I say run in particular, has made up for it though. Hey Death, thank you for the good luck. No, it's all good, man. Stream has made me feel a lot better today. Even before this run, I was in much better spirits, so not a big deal. That was bonkless. It was a frame before the staff hit me in the face. This is the same run where we learned how to count to 10 earlier. It was crazy. You have a 5 cheese thin crust pizza in the oven? Damn. That's yummy. Is this record pace? Yes, by about 52 seconds currently. Oh, you added more cheese to the 5 cheese pizza? Let's go. The strats. You never have too much cheese. Until your heart gives out, then I guess it was a little too much. But that's okay. Not only is this record pace, but if I can have a strong ending to this run, it might be a good enough run where I'm satisfied with my time and I move on to JJ, so we'll see. If it comes out where I only PB by like 10 seconds or something by the end, I probably will not be okay with that, and I'll do more, but... Run's in pretty decent shape right now. Do I have gravity on my hotkey, or my customize? I need to check that. Plans after JJ, regular proud mode. Okay, I just need to put on Metal Chocobo. Grab Mushu, and then head into the book. 1 to 10 pizza cheese run, world record. 30:56 thin crust. Where's the time coming from, man? 30:56. Damn. Pizza cheese run though. That's cool. Would hotkeys for keyboard be allowed for runs? I don't know. I remembered someone saying they should bind fire, or your whatever your customized button that fire is, to your mouse pad, or your mouse wheel, so you just kind of go like scrolling up and down and he's like a machine gun. I remembered someone like suggesting that idea for fun. I was like, damn, that'd be pretty lit, wouldn't it? I will be doing beginner eventually, yes. I'm working my way back down though. I'm saving the more fun categories for last. How have runs been? My first 3 attempts consecutively got further before bullshit hit them. This run survived mid-game, and has had a pretty decent second hour, I would say, since then, so, or a third hour maybe. I don't know how you would quantify that. I'm more excited for beginner JJ, because that's my favorite category. Ooh, I zoomed halfway across the page. I don't know, I might do JJ first, and then save beginner any % for last. I haven't really thought about it yet. Hopefully we have a decent torn page 5, it would kinda suck. If I lost like 20 or so seconds to that, we shall see. Anyway, I have to sit here and wait for 3 minutes, so I'm gonna take a swig of water. And I'm gonna be right back and use the bathroom. I'll be back in a little bit. Has anyone ever tried only using magic? No. You can't realistically do that anyway, because you don't have access to magic until after Guard Armor, and you can't progress through the game. Unless Sora's the one that does the finishing blow on bosses with his physical attacks, so that can't really realistically be done. You also, I highly doubt you would have enough resources to purely be able to just use magic to deal with enemies until you got a bunch of stuff later, so... Magic only KH1 can't really be done realistically, even if we had access to it right out the gate. Good job, guys, you counted to 10 again. Say the line? What do you mean? Pancakes or French toast? Pancakes. Waffles are king of breakfast food, though. Except for Eggs Benedict, that's actually the true king of breakfast foods, but waffles are easily number 2. Which is weird, because I'm honestly not the biggest fan of eggs, but I love poached eggs. And Eggs Benedict is fucking amazing, so. And this is the part where Egg is like, oh, how could you? And I'm like, I'm sorry. I don't mean it that way, man. Sunny side up and poached eggs are good. I think scrambled eggs when they're done properly is nice. I don't really like eggs otherwise, so I'm not the biggest egg fan in general, but they're okay. Omelets can also be okay, but I'd rather have scrambled eggs. Like, I'm not gonna be like, okay, fuck omelets, but I definitely think scrambled eggs are better than omelets. Which is weird because omelets are a lot more customizable, so you'd think they'd just be a direct upgrade, but no. Techniques and everything involved in making an omelet. It's just like, just beat the shit up in a pan and season it, dude. It's a lot easier. Scotch eggs are pretty good too. You gotta do like, if you want to make like the true like French style omelet, you gotta do like a triple fold or some shit, and then you have to get it out of the pan. It's like really fucking obnoxious, actually. It's a lot harder than it looks. Like the lip of the pan is like literally the biggest obstacle in mankind's history when you're trying to make an omelet. It's like, how the fuck do you do that? Yes, I have. I'm happy that, they give him shit about that. Shit. Oops. Woo woo. Indeed. I might not even get 420 on this because this has been bad. I'm not deflecting him as much as I want to. Did I actually get it? No! I got a 390 because he picked like the 1 or 2 of the carrots that he could have gone for and he sunk them. That sucks. When was the last time you did a GDQ KH event? When it was 2019 in person with Crispy and Ninten for the KH3 co-op run. I have not been a part of GDQ since then. I may consider submitting for SGDQ next year though, we'll see. The GDQ experience really isn't the experience until the world stops being fucked by the C word, so, which is probably not actually going to really ever happen, but until it's more controlled and safe for that, it's probably not realistic. Doesn't mean you can't submit runs and, you know, do stuff for GDQ otherwise, but it's like, kinda makes me sad. Don't word it like that? Oh, what, the C word? Oh yeah, I mean, what possible words could fit that blank? I'm sure you guys are good at that. Because, you know, like, potential fill in the blanks for that are, like, the most obscene things anyone in the world has ever done. You look so much better since GDQ? Thank you. I feel a lot better since GDQ, because, I'm actually pretty happy with the skin I'm in now. Mist is not Australian? I don't think so. Yeah, I get that. I was happy to showcase KH1 for GDQ, although the run wasn't my best. It was still a very good showcase of level 1 KH1. I'd like to do it again, maybe in the All Worlds category. because the game has changed considerably in all worlds. Like, the surprises with Aurora we've come up with make it very funny to watch with a bunch of stuff. Like, especially Atlantica is amazing. I'd love to see people's reactions to what Atlantica looks like. Maybe I am Luju in modern day, you don't know that. Maybe I cast away my other form, and that's why I look so different now. Very much so. I think Remind DLC is some of the best KH content, if not the best KH content they've ever released. It's very good. I love it. Best boss fights in the series with the extra episodes they added. Was very happy. It's crazy to think that this series does turn 20 in a few months, March next year. So literally like 4 or so months away. I can't believe that, to be honest. This game is like older than some of its fans. To be fair, you can say that about most forms of media, so. Yeah, we were actually talking about that the other day, Waldens. Like, can you believe the people who made Mysterious Figure also made Yuzora? Like, what a difference in 10 years, holy shit. Yeah, I was very much caught off guard with how difficult the fights were, and I was very unpleasantly surprised in the instance I discovered that, but then I ended up being extremely happy in the long term, because, people were like, KH3 is so easy, man, and then Score's like, okay. They didn't have to say anything else to say, they just said, okay. And then they made, Limit Cut, and it was like, oh, that's fun. I just hope now that they're, like, up there, they don't fall from grace, because they've set the standard kind of high, as far as, like, what we want to expect for fights moving forward. And I hope they don't cave to other people's, you know, in the minority for opinions, because some people said the fights were way too bullshit difficult to be, you know, implemented, and I hope that they don't listen to those and dumb down, super bosses in the future. They should keep super bosses at like the same degree of difficulty as Limit Cut for modern games. Very much a fan. That being said, it'd be nice if they could include some main story fights that were as fun as that. I can't really think of too many instances in 3 where fight was as fun as most of the data fights. I'm not gonna say there's no good main story fights in 3, but there's much better fights in the DLC across the board, so. The only fight I think is kinda not great as far as design is Luxord with the hit detection on the cards for some minigames. Otherwise, I don't really have any issues with how the fights are. Like, Sora's fucking auto-targeting in that fight is, it's different. That's all I have to say. Yeah, motion blur is kind of annoying too, but I mean, hey, if only like 1 out of the 13 fights I'm not a big fan of, it's pretty good. There's probably like another 1 or 2 in there that I'm not like super excited about, but Luxord is like the only one that stands out as not necessarily being that great of a fight, but the other 12 are pretty good in general. I love Data Xemnas, and I really enjoy, what's it called? I'd say Data Xemnas, Xehanort, Master Xehanort, Shion, and Marluxia are my favorite fights. Out of like the, if I had to choose like 4 of them, those 4 are definitely my favorite. Yeah, we were terrified by Osaka team boss design. And then we were still terrified, but for a different reason. When they released KH3 Super Bosses, we were terrified at how strong and powerful and fast and punishing the enemies were. But beforehand, we were just terrified in general for many reasons. I personally think 3's data fights are quite a bit harder, like, very much so. Because you could even use your party members for certain drive forms and limits to kind of get you out of really bad situations, and you don't really get much of that. You can't fight Zigbar with your good old duck flare. Not in this version of the game. Yo, Marks, what up, dude? How does a BBS speedrun work? Is it all 3 storylines combined? You can do an all stories run, but each character has their own specific run designated for them. Y'all ever want to throw a Piglet out of bounds? No, dude, that's messed up. Why? Piglet's a homie. Can we throw Owl out of bounds? That'd be good. No, this isn't 5 blues in a row, it's just gonna barely miss. But that's okay. I want items equipped, which is... Yeah, that should be fine. Okay. That extra ether I have now is throwing me off. I should compensate for, well, that is if I'm doing another run after this, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see how the ending is, but... That whole itemless Ursula thing is very good for the sake of JJ more so than All Worlds, so it's still pretty cool, but having that extra elixir, I guess we can just skip an elixir that's normally pretty far out of the way. Yeah, this run's still good. I'm also going to save decent time here alone from not having to talk to the Fairy Godmom this split. So, I mean, technically, I would say I did best segment because I had to go talk to the Fairy Godmom. Actually, did I? Now I'm kind of scared. I'm thinking I didn't talk to Fairy Godmom. But that's okay, because I can always warp back and grab it in an emergency situation, but I'm feeling like, what's it called? I definitely did. I'm pretty sure I did. Uh-oh. Ooh, I didn't like that. Wasn't at full health, I could have died right there. Because I'm pretty sure a run I did even literally just like a day or two ago, I barely lost any time because I skipped a few items compared to what my PB did previously, and that's why I barely made the difference. Or like I barely lost any time despite talking to Fairy Godmother in the actual run, but my PB not doing that. So technically, yes, that is actually a best, I want to say. Because my PB is slightly inaccurate with that segment, but doesn't really matter. It's all accurate again once we defeat Behemoth at Hollow Bastion. Yeah, there's Mushu right there. Nothing to worry about. If I didn't see Mushu there, then we'd have a problem. But we do see Mushu, so nothing to worry about currently. Work's been killing me, but glad I can hopefully see a new PB soon. Thank you so much, man. Sorry work's been worky. This run dedicated to you, man. Let's go. Thank you for the good luck. Nice, and I got a blue menu too. This has been a good start to this world. Hello, A1, or, Alessoria? Sorry. I'm not sure how to name, but, hope we're doing well. Thank you so much for, the chat. Hope we're doing well. Yo, Flametal, what up, dude? Welcome back. Played some Smite and won 6 out of 7 times. Wow, I'm disappointed you didn't even win them all. Bad. No, it's all good, though. Happy for you. I hope you're doing well. I'm going to assume you are doing well because of that win rate. I'm on a pretty okay run. Is it good enough for me to move on to JJ? Don't know yet, but we shall see. I'll be doing JJ for a considerable amount of time, because I need to do enough runs to figure out exactly what's a time I'd be happy with. So we'll have to wait and see. You know, I'm cool. I like to go all the way down to the bottom of the menu, like, you know, downwards, instead of just flicking up once on the D-pad, because that's how we do things around here. Oh, come on, dude. Nice. Yeah, the second half has been excellent. First half was kind of wishy-washy, particularly in Agrabah, and a bit, like, just the normal trouble spots of the run anyway, but ever since I had a little bit of a misstep at Maleficent, run has been extremely good.
Mist cannot skip this cutscene because this cutscene is an unskippable cutscene that he cannot skip because it is unskippable.
Thank you, Biz. So with a really solid ending, I could get a 52 with this, but I don't want to jump to conclusions. There's still plenty of, End of the world is only like one world, but it's like, here's a normal world, here's like end of the world. In terms of like about the amount of shit that can go wrong in it, so, still got a ways to go. There's still plenty of things I have to execute in order for this run to still make it end up being good, but we're in a pretty good spot. Bar major mistakes, run should at least be a reasonable improvement, but I have to stay focused this next, like, 30 minutes. Not even 30 minutes, actually. I've been best segmenting almost every split since, what's it called? Since I got to, Olympus, I'm pretty sure. Like the first set of Olympus splits were a little bit rocky, and then Herc was good, and then everything from Herc onward has been excellent. Best possible time if everything was perfect in theory, sub 250. But that's not realistic. .252 I think is an ideal time for this, and maybe we can pull it off, but I'll have to wait and see. Like I said, still a lot of things have to go well if I even want to consider this to be a 52. I should be happy if it's a 53 no matter what. With a really good ending, this can be like a mid to high 52, but worry about that when we get there. I'm also a little bit at the mercy of invisible RNG in terms of their attack patterns and such, but we'll see what happens. One's gonna DM me there, that's unfortunate. Two are gonna DM me? Yep. That's bad. Not a good start to this world. Okay, you never got hit with the gravity. This is one of the worst starts to End of the World I've ever seen. I'm already losing 15 to 20 seconds right out the gate, so that's kind of unfortunate. I should be cutting that corner more. Well, my 52 dream is kind of getting swept out from underneath me right now, but still focus on just finishing okay. Yo, Mature, thank you for the good luck. That's fucked up, dude. That just happened that way. I'm upset. Collision detection really fucked me over there pretty bad. I should have only lost like 15 to 20 there, not 25. That's rough. Maybe I should have just been smarter and not have gone for a physical attack to end the fight a little bit faster, but that's fun. Very fun. What happened exactly? I went to go for an input before he lowered his head with the charge, but because I was standing on a very specific spot, Sora treated that like the enemy was in the air, so he kind of did like a pseudo jump and then I fell off because of that. So I hit like an unfortunate sweet spot with my attempt at a combo there, and he did the wrong thing, and I didn't want him to do that. Normally he just does a standard air combo, but because of my positioning being slightly special, the game didn't register it correctly. Invisibles were the main problem with that segment anyway, so it's like whatever, but I don't need the additional seconds on top of what I already lost. You know, I didn't mean to use a fire there, but I forgot. Like, I have random moments sometimes when I'm playing this game that I forget that I'm holding the fucking L1 button, and I end up using a magic spell instead of a physical attack, which is what I was going for, but those invisibles were still okay. This split, on the other hand, should be pretty good in terms of time save. And I didn't even have to use an ether, because I got just enough MP back. I should be saving at least 10 seconds here, maybe more. Never really taken the time to count how long this summon animation actually is. I think it's like 20 seconds, so... yeah, I would say I'm saving about 10 or so. Maybe a bit more, like I said. Maybe like low 10s. Actually, it might even be more like 15. Pretty good. I'm playing on PC. It's a little bit, extravagant with my MP consumption during that, but I have an elixir in case of emergency, so it's not a big deal. Probably gonna have to use it, but that's the reason I pick it up. Or, like, that's why I would pick the one up in Pooh's house, but now that I didn't use it on Ursula, I can use it here, just in case, because I only need 3 elixirs for ending, and I have 4. So, 1 here, and just in case MP items get a little bit funky with my party member's AI. 30 if it's like god tier, 15 to 20 realistically is my time save, most runs, if it's good. That's bullshit. Come on, dude, stop this bullshit. What are you doing, man? Yeah, I'm definitely not saving 30 here. I'm probably saving maybe 10 if the rest of this is good. That was unfortunate. That fucking Dark Ball wasted so much time. That was awful. Like 5 to 10 seconds worth of time. That was rough. And then that one invisible didn't die, so that was that was not very good either. Point being is 52s would have to have insanely good final fights and probably have to do risky Ansem at the rate this is going, so probably not a 52 this run. Just because End of the World's been a little bit too mediocre so far. Not a big deal though. Amazing last wave. That was fucking insanely good. That made up for the earlier shenanigans. If only that Dark Ball didn't meme me, that would have been exceptionally good, but still a nice time save given the events of everything. From Simba to the end was about as good as I could realistically get. Come on. I'm just doing KH1 right now. I might do 2FM stuff in a later date, but KH1 is my main focus currently. Okay, Goofy was the one that died, so Donald could revive him, so not that much of a time loss. Oh yeah. 1.5 plus 2.5 is in the game thing. That's just the collect. What the fuck? Hello, Ansem? Hello? Dude, this dude just got like fucked, like super bad. I don't know if anyone caught that. He was like having a fucking spaz attack when he was up against the wall. That shit was hilarious. He was like, I don't know what the fuck that was. It was funny though. Yeah, I wonder if you could actually set it to the point where if you're using Mushu on him like that against the wall, he just like does that forever. That'd be so fucking funny. I might have to play around with that. That's good. Don't fall off, dude. That's why it was weird. I thought it was locked onto the other hand. I was locked onto the hand adjacent to me. So that's why Sora was kind of going in that direction. Nice. Just before he DM'd as well. That was excellent. If I didn't get that finisher off at like the last second, he would have DM'd me, but I just clutched that at the very end. That was very good. That was extremely close to being bad. Gonna lose time here. Actually, I had pretty bad, I think I had the same pattern in PB. Never mind, but no time save here, more specifically. Bad RNG in the early parts, so he did all long windups, and I have to wait for that DM anyway, or that attack anyway, so... Few seconds I could have saved here is no longer available. If it is, it's like almost nothing. Unfortunate. Same bad RNG as PB. Would have liked those few extra seconds. Shit. It's actually a good thing if I can never mind. I'll say if I can avoid picking up health, that's actually a good thing for me, but no big deal. Intentional death abuse here to get my MP back, because otherwise this fight's pretty bad. Getting a quick death abuse at the very start essentially acts as a 4th elixir. So that's why I take a death here. Bad RNG to start with. Really bad RNG to start with. Gonna get hit. This artillery is okay. Actually, it's better than I thought. Never mind. I thought it was a little bit slow, but pretty good. This is the room I'm worried about, though. Can lose a shit ton of time here if I get unlucky. Oof, thank you for not hitting me there. Pretty good, man. Please show up, what are you doing? No, I don't want to have to do risky answer, man, what the hell? For a 252. Oh my god, Goofy almost body blocked me there. Did you see that? That would have been really shit. Lose out on the Mega Elixir because of that. Come on. Okay. Man, I have to do risky Ansem for a fucking... Oh, he has another one? That's kind of bad, actually. I need to waste one more thing before I get in there. Whatever. Wow, that Dark Ball room was insane then if you had an extra Mega. Jesus. I kind of want to do risky Ansem for the 252, man, but I know it's such a bad idea. I wish I was literally just a few seconds faster going into this. Up to you. And the worst case scenario, this should still be a small PB. Very tempting. Let's see how this goes. If I can get it off very quickly, I'll go for it, but if not, I'm gonna play it safe. My party is dead. No. I'll settle for a low 53, that's okay. That's too bad. I just missed out on the 52, but at least it won't be a 53 flat. This run was pretty decent across the board. Couple bad splits here and there, but honestly, this is a type of run I'm fairly happy with, and I'd have to actually think about if I want to improve it or not. So maybe, unfortunately, I didn't quite get the 52, but we're only talking a few seconds anyway, so it's not a big deal. This run was still very good in general. Few shaky parts, as are to be expected for a run of this caliber, but I mean, I have nothing horrible to say about it. 53:06 is still a very good time. That's like that one extra improvement I was really looking for before I could say like All Worlds is pretty all set. Yeah. Would have liked a 52. Not that bitter about it though, because I played incredibly well in the second half of this run, aside from like like 2 or 3 segments, I think. Artillery was good, Dark Ball Room was good. Final fights in general were good, except I didn't go for Risky Ansem. Archbehemoth was like really the only bad segment of the entire fucking second half, which was ridiculous. Everything else was very good.